What is up, guys? My name is Stranger Danger. I'm here today with Brittany. We are going to be making a special video for you today. You know it's special because I'm actually posting it.
Posting on his channel. What?
So anyways, I just got this really awesome Hero 11 GoPro sent to me. It is so fresh. It still smells like the factory. That's how you know it's brand new. So I think this isn't even out yet. I think they usually release in October. So probably coming out next month. You're gonna wanna go check it out, and you might be hearing about it first from me if you're not into all that stuff. I actually heard about it when they emailed me that they were sending me one. So I was like, okay, great. So they didn't tell me to review or anything, so I can kind of do whatever I want. And I wanted to go check this out in the water. I wasn't very happy with the Hero 10 underwater, and so I want to see if we have improvements with this one. So some of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to with this new camera are the 10-bit. I don't know what exactly what 10-bit is, but 10-bit is better. Basically, it's a bigger file.
Reviewing all the technical stuff and doesn't even know what 10-bit is.
10-bit is, I'm gonna have to look it up, but 10-bit, I'll write it on the screen. I forget exactly what 10-bit is, whether it's color or the quality, but anyways, 10-bit is better. And then also the 8x7 sensor. So it's a bigger sensor, it's taller, which is gonna be better for me mounting this camera on my head and cutting the videos vertically for shorts and TikTok. So I'm really excited about it. We're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna do a lot of side-by-side comparison with the Hero 10. And we're gonna see.
We also have an 8 and a 7.
Yeah, we also have an 8 and a 7. I'm not gonna do side-by-side comparisons. It's a bit of work to do that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already have the 10 if you're interested. Yeah. If you're interested in the 11. But the biggest thing is gonna be how the auto white balance works while you dive down. That's the problem that I'm having with the 10, and my 7 does not have that problem. So it works really well. And so we're gonna see if this 11 makes me finally get rid of my 7 and upgrade. So let's go get in the water. All right, guys, we made it home. We tested out the Hero 11 versus the 10. I am so stoked to look at the footage with you guys. Obviously, I've already checked it out. I noticed a couple things that I want to talk about here. So I'm just going to play the comparison live and give my live commentary. So we're going to be watching it together, and then I'm going to try to keep up with everything as it's happening. So before we go, though, the first clips were like how we would normally record our vlog stuff. So I recorded it 2.7K, 60 frames per second, natural color auto white balance. So this is requires minimal editing, the most user-friendly probably. I think the way that it comes default and the way that a lot of you guys are gonna be using it. So let's check it out. So it starts off, we're at the surface with Britt. I'm looking at it, and to me, the Hero 10 looks better. It is more blue, and then we try out the graded footage, and then here it's sort of up to preference. I think I like the 11 better once it's been graded, but this is sort of down to preference. So then now it looks better on the 10. So it sort of depends on what depth you're at and all this stuff. So then when we get to the bubble ring footage, it's kind of just similar but different. It's one is a little bit more green, one is a little bit more blue. Why are they a little bit different? It doesn't really make sense. And then it's all good until we go above the surface. Why is the sky purple? And then when we look at the Hero 7 ungraded, it doesn't look purple at all. So then more about this purple, we're gonna go down with my hand in front as a white balance card, which is why is my hand not hand colored, which is this, and instead it's purple, and then as I go down just goes straight to blue, almost like flip of a switch, and it makes it so hard to use. So now it looks good now that we're at the bottom, stable, looking out. But then looking down at it, it was so bad and almost unusable. And then as I start to come back up, it's getting more and more red. You can see the 10 is getting so much reflection on it that it's completely unusable. So this is showing you the difference between the 10 and 11. So the 11 is actually usable in this instance. And then again, very purple. It takes a while for it to adjust to the surface. So we're going to follow Brittany going straight down this time. I'm sorry, we're gonna dive alongside her. So it's kind of like the hand one, but the subject is further away. So I'm a lot happier with the way that it's handling the white balance now, but then you can see the big difference. And to me, this would be preference again. It doesn't really matter either one. Like one is more blue, one is more green. They're both kind of wrong. And not like exactly how I would want them to be for like gradable footage. So yeah, it's sort of, it's difficult to say like if I like it or not, or if I would want to switch to one of these from my 7, which of course I'm very happy with. And then again, as we come up to the surface, it gets very, very red for some reason. And then it's like a little bit more purple on the Hero 11. So what's going on with that? And then I think I'm holding it a little bit longer to show you guys. Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure right here I'm going to go up and show her belt up close because, oh no, okay, no, so that's the next one. So this time I'm following her down from behind, trying to just think of all the ways that I would use it. And then you can really see on the 10 side, that's on your right, it changes to blue like so quick. But then the Hero 11 changes to green. So it's like, which one is better? Which one's worse? I don't really know. And then starts to come up and it's like flash back to orange. And so it's like, why? Like, why does it have such an extreme change? Like, why is it so intense? Why is natural color so incredibly saturated? Like, you would think that would be like the vibrant setting. And so I want to go up really close, and she's like turning around. I'm like, no, chill, Britt. This is for YouTube. I just want to show the belt, which on the back of the camera, it didn't look so white. Now it looks more white. All right, we have changed to what I think is the best settings for this camera. 4K, 60. Flat, and then 10-bit on the 11, and just high bit rate on the 10. Let's go. So now we're getting to the good stuff. This is what I really wanted to see, was the flat color and the 10-bit compared side by side. How much of an improvement is this? And then I was like, not so sure when I was looking at the footage before, but then when I saw this 10-bit color graded footage, I was like, okay, I'm switching, like at least for a while until I like have a lot of experience with it and then can really decide. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to try the 11 and just see how it goes. And if I'm happy with it, I will probably be using it for a while. So I'm really excited to try it out. It looks like it handled the dive a little bit better. And it's hard to say because so many times like we would get like a couple good pieces of footage and then would have one that was just so wrong. So we recently had one that was like really bad, and we were just like, we can't use these cameras anymore because it was so red at the surface. And you can see even on flat, even on 10-bit, when you go up and breach the surface, it still is purple for so long. So I mean, maybe you guys don't notice the big changes here, but I notice the big auto white balance change as you dive down. Please don't tell me to set the temperature, whatever, because it just, you can't do that for varying depths of water. So we're trying to loop around her now, and then once again, I'm looking at the 10, and I'm like, oh, that is closer to the color that I would want it to be. But then at certain depths, the 11 is better, and then the GoPro died. So that's all we get for the comparison. It's hard to say exactly what needs to be done and exactly what I want from it, but it's just like the 7 works so well that I'm having a really hard time wanting to switch, besides all of the other cool stuff that they have with the new GoPro. Obviously for anything above water, straight up, I'm using the 11. So I would still use the 11 for surfing. It's heavier than the 7, but then yeah, just that upgrade, like everything gets upgraded every year on the GoPro. And so if you want the very best footage, you kind of have to be using the newest one. But then on the other hand, if you don't need the absolute maximum, you know, they're only changing it by like 5 or 10% each year. So I feel like if you're not doing this for work, you probably don't need the newest newest one every single time. And then the last thing that I want to add is if you want to know like more in-depth review all about the camera specs, that kind of thing, there's a YouTuber that I really like called Kai W. Absolutely hilarious camera spec content creator, all about the bokeh. You can learn a lot about cameras. You can learn a lot about what cameras to buy and which ones to avoid. And so yeah, if you're looking for more in-depth stuff, go to Kai's channel, because I don't feel comfortable doing that. I am a camera expert for sure, but then he just makes such better content about cameras. So it'd be better for you to go to him. And yeah, so if you want to see more like underwater camera reviews, let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to do more comparison and stuff like this. Or if you're a camera creator like Kai and want access to this footage, let me know. I'd be happy to share it with you. Just give me credit and ask for the footage before you use it. So if you wanted to know my opinion about the 11, 10, and 7, I'm pretty sure you can get the big picture from this. And I'm excited to try it out more and see how it goes and see if I end up fully switching to the 11. But so far it's looking like I'm still going to be using the 7. Yeah, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more diving videos. I don't post that much long form video, but I'm going to try to do more. It's just like a lot of work, and my short form obviously does way better. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. That's all the stuff we saw. Bye.